6-1 at the weekend. We'll start with the game. What was, I guess, yours and the team's sort of general reaction after that?
I think there is some positives to take out of it, as hard as it is. Watching from the side, the first 30 minutes, I think we're all over them, really. And, we had some chances, then they had the offside goal. So I think it was quite a close game if we take out the last 60 minutes. And I think it's just a little bit of lapse of concentration. We work on that in training a lot, the defensive side of things with Griffs. So as much as there was loads of goals, I think it is very minor. And I think just the little tweaks like that, we did create chances to go score. And we did defend well. I think it's just a little lapse in concentration, really, that got us at the end of the day.
How hard is it to keep that original goal of top 6 in the back of your mind or as your focus with results like that?
Chiefy spoke to us, I think, a week ago, saying that he was been in a similar position, except a bit worse, I think, 2 seasons ago. And I think having a manager that's been in a similar situation, I think it's a little bit more pressure this year as last year. The Phoenix done so well, but I think if you took out that the Phoenix done so well last year and we were, let's say, a mid-table side, people would be like, there's still a possibility. I think coming off such a good season, there's going to be more pressure always. So I think, with Chiefy being in a position similar, I think, all the boys are still positive that we can do it. And as long as the fans still back us, we're going to keep giving 110%. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's players that have obviously been to the club for a long time. It's obviously very new for you. What are the senior players in the team? What's their messages, I guess, in times like this?
Obviously, you have like Marco, Costa, Chico now that's been overseas, Scotty. And, they say how hard it is in Europe and the environment and how tough it is. So I think having someone like them with the experience that they have, I don't think that they've changed from first day of pre-season to now in terms of their mindset, everything 110% in training, work ethic on and off the field. I think it really helps us young players. No one's in the change room being all negative, everyone's staying positive. And I think the training's just getting better and, the results will come.
And bittersweet for you personally, how did you sort of, I guess, react and reflect off the bench, scoring a goal in a 6-1 loss? How I guess, excited were you and what did that moment mean to you?
Yeah, it definitely was a really special moment for me. Obviously, it was my mum's birthday. So it was really nice to score in front of them. My family and friends were there. So yeah, I'm going to take the positives away from me as well. I was happy to score a goal. I've had a couple chances this year. So hopefully they keep flooding through. I can only get better myself, and then hopefully that helps the team get more points as well.
And just for yourself in general, playing time, scoring goals at such a young age, how important is it for your career moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's quite important. Scotty, Rufa, Marco, Chiefy, they've all spoken to me and sort of said that, the goals will come and it's more about when I get the minutes, is trying to do the right thing, being positive. You might get 10 chances a game, you might get 1, but at the end of the day, it's just if you can put that 1 away, if you can miss 10 and everyone just thinks about the 1. So it's just getting that consistency and being relaxed in front of goal that hopefully I can start getting.
Last one from me, you mentioned lapses in concentration against Auckland. Moving forward, what do you think are the biggest things to work on to make that 6? Obviously struggled to score goals compared to last season. Is that maybe one of the biggest things you guys need to focus on?
I think Chiefy's brought in Chico to help Costa up top. Maybe he's getting less touches than normal because the service may not be there. And I think, Costa's had his chances and he scored loads of goals. He scored over 100, so I think there's no lack that there's goals in the team and stuff. So we've got Marco back now as well. So I think, the boys are going to be really strong. Go have a review today and, hopefully score some goals this Friday.
A few questions from Andrew Warman and stuff as well. How have you found the season going, since your debut?
I really enjoyed it. At the start of the season, I wasn't getting picked, but I was more focused on just training my best and learning. And I think even now, if I didn't play a single game for the rest of the year, I'd learn so much in training because, the standard's super high and every day I'm just learning something new on or tactically as well. So I think it's been, no better place I'd rather be than here.
You touched on it a bit before, but what did it mean to score on Saturday?
When I hit the back of the net, I still didn't believe it. And then I saw the VAR call and I was like, please don't do this to me. And then Logan Rogerson said, "Oh, I think you've scored," and then they said, "Goal for number 29," and then sort of, I heard of it, the chair with the yellow fever in the corner, and I was like, "Oh, it's actually happening," and then, I locked back in for the last 40 minutes of the game. Yeah, it was super special.
Awesome. And who have been, your biggest mentors, inspiration in the first team this season?
Definitely Marco. We've gone out to eat, and I was a bit nervous for some games. For my debut, the Auckland game, and he's played in the biggest games, some of the biggest teams in Europe, and he really helps. Scotty, Rufa, David Ball when he was here, and then I think also with all the young players in the team, you can sort of speak to the Hughesies, the Suts that have still growing and learning, but also being at my age, young, coming through the first team. So I think it's got like a good balance throughout the team.
And how have you found everything that has happened to you football-wise in the past year?
It's been pretty quick, definitely. Like, I think a year and a half ago, I hadn't even played senior football, and then now here. So it's happened really quick, but yeah, I feel like I've got the people around me to help me deal with it. Now it's my parents and family, so yeah, I'm just trying to keep level-headed and keep trying to be better every day.
And just finally, after the match on Saturday, Chief suggested that you could potentially be in the All Whites World Cup mix in 15 months' time. Is that something you've even dreamed about?
Yeah, actually, we set goals at the start of the season, and I said to the 2026 World Cup. So that is my aim in the mid to long term. So I'm just going to keep trying my best at club level, and then if I get there, then it'll be a dream come true. I'm sure my family will come over and stuff. So yeah, so I really hope that it does come true. But all I can do is do my best here and see what happens.